Most people believe pressure creates panic. It doesn't. Pressure only reveals what was already inside your mind. Two people can stand in the exact same situation. One falls apart, the other becomes sharper. One freezes, the other finds a solution. One sees chaos, the other sees information. The difference is not intelligence, the difference is control. And if there's one fictional character who mastered this better than almost anyone else, it's Michael Scofield. When alarms sound, when plans collapse, when time runs out, Michael doesn't become emotional. He becomes focused. While everyone around him is shouting, reacting, and losing control, Michael slows down. He observes, he thinks, he adapts. That calmness isn't personality, it isn't luck, it's a system. And if your life feels overwhelming, if pressure makes you panic, if problems make your mind race faster than your body can keep up, there are powerful lessons you can learn from Michael Scofield. Because calm people aren't born, they're built. Let's break it down. The first lesson Michael teaches us is simple. Slow down when everyone else speeds up. Pressure tricks the brain. The moment something goes wrong, your mind starts screaming. Fix it. Move. Do something. Anything. But panic creates movement without direction. Michael never falls into that trap. Whenever something goes wrong, he pauses. He gathers information. He looks at the situation as it actually is instead of reacting to what it feels like. Because reality and emotion are rarely the same thing, the prison riot, the failed escape routes, the unexpected betrayals. Again and again, Michael survives because he refuses to let urgency become panic. In real life, this matters more than people realize. Pressure wants speed. Solutions require clarity. And clarity only appears when your mind slows down enough to see it. The second lesson is even more important. Separate problems from emotions. Most people don't fight their problems. They fight the emotions created by their problems. Fear, frustration, embarrassment, anger. Those emotions become louder than the situation itself. Michael understands something different. A locked door is not fear. It's a locked door. A deadline is not anxiety. It's a deadline. A problem becomes dangerous only when emotion blinds you from seeing it clearly. That's why Michael treats obstacles like puzzles. Not tragedies, not disasters, puzzles. And puzzles can be solved. The moment you stop asking, why is this happening to me? And start asking, what can I do next? Your mind immediately becomes calmer, because action destroys helplessness. The third lesson is preparation. People admire calmness, but what they don't see is the preparation behind it. Michael appears calm because he has already imagined failure. He expects things to go wrong. He prepares alternatives, backups for his backups. Most people prepare for success. Michael prepares for reality. And reality is messy. This applies everywhere. Interviews, business, exams, content creation. The people who panic the least are usually the people who prepared the most. Confidence built on hope collapses quickly. Confidence built on preparation survives pressure. The fourth lesson is to focus only on what you can control. Michael cannot control the guards. He cannot control other prisoners. He cannot control bad luck. So he doesn't waste energy trying. Instead, he focuses on his actions, his decisions, his timing, his execution. Most stress comes from trying to control things that were never yours to control in the first place. Other people's opinions, unexpected outcomes, the future, the past. Michael cuts through all of it with a simple rule. If it can be influenced, work on it. If it can't, let it go. Mental energy is limited. Spend it where it matters. The fifth lesson is observation. Pressure makes people blind. They stop seeing. They stop listening. Their attention collapses inward. Michael does the opposite. The more dangerous the situation becomes, the more observant he becomes. He notices patterns, details, opportunities everyone else misses, because opportunities rarely announce themselves. They hide inside chaos. Sometimes the solution is already in the room. The problem is that panic makes it invisible. Calmness allows you to see it. The sixth lesson is adaptability. Many people stay calm only when things go according to plan. Michael stays calm when the plan dies. That is a completely different skill. He doesn't fall in love with his strategy. He falls in love with the objective. If one route closes, he searches for another. If one idea fails, he changes direction immediately. His ego never becomes attached to being right. His priority is progress. This is why flexible minds survive pressure better than rigid ones. Because reality doesn't reward stubbornness, it rewards adaptation. The seventh lesson is emotional control. Notice something about Michael. He rarely reacts emotionally in public. He doesn't argue unnecessarily. He doesn't explode. He doesn't waste energy proving himself. Emotions are powerful servants, but terrible leaders. The moment anger takes command, judgment disappears. The moment fear takes command, possibilities disappear. Michael keeps emotions in the passenger seat. Logic stays behind the wheel. And that changes everything. Because emotional control isn't about feeling less. It's about choosing which feelings deserve your actions. The 8th lesson is purpose. Michael endures pressure because he knows exactly why he's enduring it. His goal gives meaning to suffering. People can survive incredible amounts of pressure when they know what they're fighting for. But meaningless pressure destroys people quickly. Purpose turns burden into sacrifice. Purpose turns stress into responsibility. Purpose creates endurance. The final lesson Michael teaches us is perhaps the most important. Calm is a decision, not a feeling. People wait to feel calm before they act. Michael acts calmly first. The feeling comes later. He chooses his response before his emotions choose it for him. And that's real control. Because pressure never disappears. Life doesn't become easier. Problems don't stop arriving. Deadlines don't vanish. Responsibilities don't shrink. The world remains difficult. The question is whether your mind remains stable inside that difficulty. Michael Scofield teaches us that calmness is not the absence of chaos. It's mastery within chaos. Anyone can stay calm when life is easy. The real test comes when everything starts falling apart, when the clock is running out, when the plan fails, when everyone else begins to panic. That is the moment pressure asks a question. Who controls your mind? You or the situation? Michael answered that question long before the pressure arrived. That's why, while everyone else was losing control, he was finding the exit. Because pressure doesn't create character. Pressure reveals it.